What's going on, everybody? It's Alex from Sound Raps, and got a little update on my new 740 IL. It's coming along pretty good. So, as you saw from the last video, I'm wrapping it Avery Dennison Dark Green Pearl Gloss, and I just finished the two front quarter panels, and it is coming together, man. I mean, I'm falling in love with this color. And then the sun is it's dynamic. It goes from dark in the low lights to really like an emerald green in the highlights. So I just finished this up, put the light back in, put this back on. Got this all nicely tucked and cut deep underneath so you won't see any of the silver. That's the tough part about wrapping a light color car, especially with a dark color over top of it. You really got to hide every little piece of silver that you can. I mean, I went as far as in between the doors here. You can't see, you see green in between. But what I did was just put that little piece there, because I'm not wrapping the whole inside of the door well, but from the outside, you'd be able to see silver through there. So I got that covered up. Same thing for over here. I got green all the way back there. You can't really tell. Maybe you can. I got the trim back on. It looks good with chrome. My other 740 is all black, and I was thinking about getting new trim or chrome deleting this, but I kind of like it. We'll see how it goes. I didn't put this one on yet because I'm gonna have to do this quarter panel and pillar piece in one piece. So once I do that, be able to pop that back on. And the hood, I have to do it in 3 pieces. I mean, all rolls of vinyl come in 60 inches, which is 5 feet. And from the most narrow point of my hood, from this side to there, it's like 59.5 inches. So sure, I could stretch the whole thing. But it's not really worth it. And this has a nice body line on the hood, so I can run the seam along there and it'll come out nice. That's what I've done for my other cars, you know, my other 740. So I got this done and I'm waiting for another piece of vinyl. I ordered a 5x8 foot piece because it was like, I think it was $80, and a 5x10 feet is like 170. So it was like, I might as well. So I got that piece coming. I'll lay the 5x8 on here. It's probably only going to be about 5x6, 6.5, but I'll get it from that roll instead of using the vinyl that I have. Now this part here has been giving me some problems. It's this was really like out more, and I tried super gluing it in there, and all it did was the fumes from it, you know, turn things white. You can wipe it off, obviously, but it was a pain in the ass. So I got that. I put something rubber in there to try to keep it in place. And what I just did was use some marine grade epoxy. And it's still moving back and forth a little bit. But if you can see in there, which you really can't, there is some silver. But, you know, if this were incorrectly, you wouldn't be able to see any. So I'm still figuring that out. I had a little dent in the door, and that's what it looks like wrapped. You know, you can still see it through, but it's there's no air in it or anything like that. So I could have tried to Bondo it and, you know, smooth it out, but when I unwrap the car, or go to sell it at some point, I don't want to have it look patchy and just terrible. So yeah, I got basically the whole size of the car done. I got to do both quarter panels and the pillar pieces, the roof and the sunroof, because this is body colored, which is dumb. And the way that this roof, it tilts up and then it goes down and underneath this panel here. So it's going to be tough to figure out the logistics of wrapping it, but I think I can figure it out. Still got the front bumper off. Back bumper trim is all removed. Next is the trunk. And what I'm doing right now is I have the inlay for the license plate area done. And I got it taped up in there. And I gotta lay some knifeless tape along the edge there. And then I'll go ahead and do this in one piece across. It'll go down and then come back up. And then I gotta wrap over the trunk button lock. So that'll be done, this whole bottom piece. And then I'm gonna do the trunk. I got a buddy of mine helping me out with that. So once he gets some time, we'll do the trunk. I'll lay it across here, you know, the whole thing. I'll have him hold the other part suspended in the air like this, so it comes off of the trunk. I'll lay this down here, so we got a hard body line laid, and then we'll go ahead and you know, lay this part of it in one piece, and then I'll be able to go ahead and lay that down easy. Lay this down, put the emblem back on. So it's really coming together. It's New Year's Eve. It's the last day of 2020. Thank God. It's been a crazy year. I don't have to say that. You all know. But one good thing is I started this wrap company in the beginning of the year. I just figured, hey, if I'm gonna do something with my life, let me do something I enjoy. So it's been great so far. I've been able to buy another car. I got a job this upcoming Monday, the 4th, doing a chrome delete on a Mercedes AMG C63. So I'm working on cool cars. I'm around cool cars, around cool people. And I just love being able to do something with my hands and take a step back and go, you know, see what you did. I used to be a cook, and it was a pain in the ass. You'd bust your ass all day, all night. And at the end of the night, you wouldn't even get a, you know, good job, guys, from the owners who just cleaned up and made so much money and then threw you $12 an hour. So I'm definitely happy with how things have ended this year. The fact that this year is ending. And I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, liking the videos, subscribing. It's a growing process. It's been about 1 year since I started. And I'm at the point now where I'm doing, you know, full cars with really no issue. And that's because I'm taking the time to learn and, you know, really invest time into myself and make it happen. So I'm hoping to have this done in the next 2 weeks. The quarter panel, the rear quarter, and this pillar, it's not going to be difficult. I'm just, you know, kind of worried about it. I used to just make a body line from here, and then I would do this in one piece and this in another. But I got to do it right. And if I screw up, I screw up. And, you know, I'll do it again. So, but you got to take chances, and you got to invest in yourself. And you'll be surprised how it turns out. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace.